Hey everybody, I'm Waller's Wallet and welcome back to the channel. And the Capital One Spark cards are currently offering some lucrative bonuses right now. So we're going to take a look at these increased offers and see if it's something you should go for. But first, if you're new to this channel is all about credit cards, credit card rewards, and showing you how you can use your points and miles to travel for less. So if that's something that interests you, consider subscribing and turning the bell notification on as well. Also, consider hitting the thumbs up button. It really does help the channel out. Now there are two different versions of the Spark card. One is the Spark Cash, which earns 2% cash back on all your purchases, and the other is the Spark Miles card, which earns double miles on all purchases. And right now, the Capital One Spark Cash card is offering up to $2,000, and the Spark Miles card is offering up to 200,000 miles as their bonuses. But as we've seen with other banks and their credit cards, this is going to be offered in a tiered fashion. And for the first tier of this bonus, you're going to earn $500 or 50,000 miles after you were to spend $5,000 in the first 90 days. And for the second tier, you're going to earn $1,500 or 150,000 miles after you were to spend a total of $50,000 in the first 6 months of opening your account. And that is a lot of money to spend. Both of these cards have their annual fees waived in the first year as well, which is nice, and they both come with no foreign transaction fees. Also, the Spark Miles card is going to be earning 5 miles per dollar when you book hotels or car rentals through Capital One Travel, which would be 3 3/4 airline miles per dollar spent when you convert it to one of their airline partners, but the Spark Cash is not going to be offering this extra multiplier. Now that 5x earning rate is only for hotels and car rentals, and I actually feel like this is foreshadowing that Hotels.com partnership is not going to be renewed at the end of January of 2020, and that this is possibly going to be offered on the Venture card in the future as a replacement. Now, I could totally be wrong here, but there hasn't been any mention, at least that I've seen, about an extension with Hotels.com. Plus, the rumored premium credit card was going to be offering a multiplier through the Capital One Travel portal as well. So let me know in the comments if you think the Hotels.com partnership is going to be renewed or not. But I think this is actually pretty competitive earning rates when you compare it to other travel portals. Because if you look at this compared to, let's say, the Ultimate Reward Travel portal, the Capital One Travel option might actually be better for hotels since the earning rates are higher through the Capital One Travel portal. But you definitely do want to compare pricing to see if it's different, because we've seen in the past these prices will differ depending on the travel portal you're booking through. And really, let's be real here. There are very few of you out there who will actually hit that $50,000 spending requirement for the full 200,000 mile bonus. Most of you, if you can hit it at all, are going to probably just get that first tier bonus on the offer. So now with that in mind, the question now becomes, should you go for this with a 50,000 mile bonus? And I'm going to tell you no, you shouldn't go for it, because the offer is usually $500 or 50,000 miles after a $4,500 spend. So this offer has a higher spending requirement for the first tier compared to the usual offer. So if you weren't considering this card when it had a $4,500 spending requirement, why would you consider what now has a $5,000 spending requirement? That just wouldn't make any sense. On top of that, Capital One business cards count towards your 524 status, and they do pull from all 3 credit bureaus as well. Now, if you're someone who can get the full $50,000 requirement in for those 200,000 miles, and you're under 524, should you still go for it? And abso-freaking-lutely, you should go for it, because after you hit that spending requirement, you're going to have either $3,000 in travel cash or 300,000 miles to use. And remember, these miles can be converted to airline miles at a 2 to 1.5 ratio, meaning you're going to have 225,000 airline miles, and that is a lot of travel, and I think that is totally worth a 524 slot. Now, if you are someone who is a really big spender and you're looking to go for both of these cards, unfortunately that's not going to work either, because Capital One allows one card every 6 months. So you definitely want to choose which card you want, but if you're someone looking to travel, then I would definitely go for the Spark Miles card, because you can redeem at 1 cent per point for travel or even transfer out to their partners. So while this offer is massive and it totally grabs your attention, for many of you out there, this is just not worth applying for, because you're not going to be able to reach that second tier for that big bonus. So my question for you is, what do you think of this offer, and are you going to be going for it? Hey, thanks for tuning in today. If you want to help support the channel, a simple way would be use the links on the website or in the description below. And as always, safe travels and take care.